Good morning, Philip. We are here in Nautilus Lanzarote. We are not in the house of the artist because we are refurbishing the house. So, welcome here in Nautilus.
Hi Lena, hi Nautilus, hi Lanzarote, hi everybody.
Where are you from, Philip?
I'm German, actually living in Hamburg now.
Okay, so I don't want to tell your surname because I'm worried to pronounce it in a bad way. Which is your surname exactly?
It's Scheibe.
Scheibe. Okay.
It's like the window.
The window.
Yes.
Okay. Philip, tell us about your project. What have you done in Lanzarote? Which is the idea? Which the idea come from? And if it's the first time that you do that in your life for the project, is a new project?
So I did the project Streetlight, which is actually an ongoing performance series. So I'm doing it since 2009. And in this project, I'm carrying a streetlight around, wearing a black suit and carrying a generator in the other hand. So the generator supplies the streetlights and the streetlight supply illuminates the landscape I'm going through. This is the rough idea.
Mm-hmm. Have people reacted to your performance, in particular here in Lanzarote?
We had some encounters, very friendly, for example at the Centro Comercial. I had one walk through it and like people stared at me. It was mainly tourists and children came and smiled and some asked, "What is he doing, Daddy? What is he doing?" And so the daddy told him, "Yeah, he's walking around with a streetlight, perhaps it's art." And so the kids asked, "But why? But why is he doing that?" And so it was nice. And we had one encounter at the Caleta de Famara, where I walked, and it was a little bit strange. It was an open field, so that you can see the mountains of Famara. And there was a car was coming, and a lady jumped out the car and she shouted in Spanish, "Leave my property! Leave my property! This is my property! This is private property!" So this was a little bit strange, but...
It's the first time that something like this happened to you?
Yeah, in this performance it was the same time, because normally like people are very attracted to this performance. Like whenever it comes to light, people are fascinated by light, and they're fascinated by this like tall guy walking around with a street light, which is quite an unusual picture.
Absolutely. So you have look around for different scenarios for your performance. Which is in the island the one that you like it most?
This is not easy to answer. I think the island is like in its complete how you say it's perfect how it is. It has both. It has this fascinating landscapes of the volcano regions. It's got the beautiful beaches, and on the other hand, it's got this like touristic landscapes. This the Playa Blanca, Costa Teguise, which is like, for me, I didn't know. And I have never lived and have never been in places like this. So for me it was a new experience to experience this touristic landscape, and especially in Costa Teguise I walked through this construction ruins, and I heard of some people telling me about the problems of like illegal hotel buildings, and so that was very interesting either. And the island needs this kind of tourism to survive, I guess. So it's always like a compromise. And these two landscapes, these two different kinds of landscape really attracted me, and what's happening between these two kinds. And are people who living in Puerto del Carmen, are they going to the land to the volcano landscapes? Are they having a walk? What are they doing? These were the questions I'm asking myself. Yeah, it was intense.
Good. So these other two questions are more for your wife. I don't know
Okay.
if you can answer to me. And as our
We are not married.
okay, your
So, okay, now we are.
companion, okay, your companion, but is because I know that she works for the plastic or microplastic and the pollution
Yes.
and the impact of plastic in lands, not just in
Yes.
Lanzarote. So she had been in the she attended the conference of Micro 2016 here in Lanzarote
Yes.
with different scientists. And so, what can you tell me about the impact of plastic and what art can do and help with this problem that we all have, not just in Lanzarote?
No, this is a worldwide problem. It's a problem of every city in this world. It's a problem of every inhabitant of this world. Like when we use a plastic bag, and we use it everywhere. I think in Indonesia they're forbidden now, but we use it, and we use it as an everyday item, and then we put it in our dump, and so they bring it on the dump yard, and then when wind is coming, and the plastic bag is flying into a river, and the river leads into the ocean, and so it's in the ocean, and then with the sun and the salt and the water and the waves, this plastic bag is breaking in more and more little pieces, and then the plankton is eating it, and the fish is eating the plankton, and then the fisherman's coming, catching the fish, and we have the plastic bag on our table, and we're eating it, and so we're getting plastified. So it's not a question of Lanzarote. It's not a question of Thessaloniki, where we did a similar project in spring. It's not a problem of Hamburg. It's a problem of everybody, because we're plastifying ourselves. And so by art we can give another angle of how to view this problem. And Svantje, when you look at her pictures and when you look at her objects, at the first moment you think, oh, this is a pretty photo. This is a pretty lady in a pretty landscape. But what is she doing there? Why is there all this plastic in this natural pool on this beautiful island of Lanzarote? So at the first thing you see, oh, it's very pretty, and on the other hand you see this disturbance, because in this particular case we collected all the trash from Playa del Soya, up in the north.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not so very good in Spanish and in words. So, and then we brought it and put it in a natural pool. And so Svantje swam around in this natural pool. And yeah, we took some photos.
And the impact is very hard. I saw the photo, and
Yeah,
the
it
impact
is.
is like, wow.
Yeah, it is.
It's a beautiful landscape, as you
Yes.
said, a pretty lady, but
And we only took it 500 meters further. So we took the garbage from one place, placed it on the other, and the impact was hard.
one of the things, for example, I have to tell for my experience is to go to the supermarket with my bags, but then you have to buy plastified products.
Yes.
So then, as you say, I'm home and I take it off and I have to put it in the garbage. I know that they are doing the recycle, but I know that if I could go there with my basket to take product would be much better, but it's not permitted.
No, this is how our grandparents did it like 50 years ago. So it's a problem that we created the last like 50 years.
Yeah, it's true. So you have made a different intervention performance in 2 beaches in Lanzarote. Tell us about the performance that you have done in these beaches. You have been in Famara, I think, and the other, I don't know which was the other one.
With the shouldered streetlight or the plastic?
Both.
Both.
No, I with your light.
With my light, it was in Playa de San Juan. Which was it's more the surfer beach. Absolutely. Where like people come to relax, and I saw some guys doing yoga and some girls doing meditation. So it's more like
a spiritual beach.
Sorry?
A spiritual beach.
Yes, it's a spiritual beach. And then I think for them it was a funny experience that then this guy is in his black suit came across with the street light, and so everybody grabbed during their meditation, grabbed their phones, and they made some photos. And by coincidence, somebody took a photo and put it on Facebook, and then another friend of ours saw it, and they linked it to us. So it's a small world again.
Absolutely.
And the other beach was in between the Black Beach and El Golfo. Mm-hmm. It's a small beach, and it's the beach that really gives you a view to the open sea and to the Atlantic. And the next land you will see is the coast of the USA or Cuba, and that was really nice. I stood there for the blue hour from the sunset till it's completely dark, and every 20 seconds I made a photo, and so I just stood there. Every 20 seconds I pressed the manual, the remote control. And so this was really intense. And the funny thing is, wherever I lift up the street light, I ground myself. So my roots are growing into the earth, in this case into the volcano stones, and I feel that I'm at home. So whenever I got my street light with me, I always feel like I'm at home. So whenever I got the streetlight with me, I can't get lost. I will not lose my home. And in our days where we have this refugee crisis, and where many people are fighting against the refugees, for me this is a very, very good feeling to have the understanding that not only the place where you grew up is your home, but that like the whole world is your home, because we're all like human, and we all belong to this world, and it doesn't matter where we are. We all have the chance to let our roots go into the earth and to reroot again wherever we are. So I still can't understand why people are fighting against the refugees. So, because we're all one in this country, in this world. And so these are the deeper philosophical thoughts in this project, of like having your light always with you, and bring the light around the world.
That's fantastic. Thank you very much, Philip.
Thank you, Lena, for having us here, and it was a really, really wonderful experience. We've been alone in this in Nautilus in May. Not many people around. It was a little bit strange at first, but then we really enjoyed it, lying at the pool, like alone on a lazy.
It was closed.
Yes, it was closed, but it was a nice experience for me that I've never been in a hotel like this. It's been a really nice experience, and we really appreciate you
Thank you
having
very
us
much.
here.
And thank you for the last comment that you have done it. I really like that the idea of there is no that your house can be everywhere, and we are the same
Yes.
with all the same problem and the same vulnerability,
Yes.
and we can find house and home everywhere.
Yes.
So thank you very much.
And we don't have to be afraid. So,
Yeah, you're right. So see you soon, Philip.
see you soon. We'll be back.